In this thought-provoking video, we explore the psychology of deep thinkers, why they are often misunderstood, emotionally exhausted, and subtly pushed to the margins of society. We will journey into the profound insights of Carl Jung to understand this phenomenon and to illuminate the path to finding what he called the true self. Have you ever felt like you see the world through a different lens? That your inner world is a vast, complex landscape that others seem to ignore? If so, you are not alone. Carl Jung, one of the most influential thinkers in modern psychology, dedicated his life to mapping this inner territory. Jung believed that within each of us lies a powerful, authentic core, our true self. But the journey to connect with this self, a process he called individuation, is often a solitary and challenging one. It is a path that can lead to profound wisdom, but also to a sense of alienation from the very society we are a part of. Part 2. The structure of the psyche. To understand our true self, we must first understand the different layers of our personality. At the surface is our ego, the center of our conscious awareness. It's the I we present to the world, our name, our job, our personal history. To navigate the social world, our ego creates the persona. The persona is the social mask we wear to be accepted and to function in society. It is the good student, the dutiful employee, the caring parent. While the persona is a necessary tool, a problem arises when we mistake this mask for our true identity. Beneath the surface of our conscious awareness lies the shadow. The shadow is the repository of all the aspects of ourselves that we have repressed or denied. It contains our fears, our insecurities, and our unacceptable desires. It is not necessarily evil, but it is the part of ourselves that our ego does not want to acknowledge. To find our true self, we must have the courage to turn and face our shadow. Part 3. The Path of Individuation. The journey to connect with the true self is what Jung called individuation. It is a lifelong process of becoming who we were always meant to be. This journey begins with a conscious decision to look beyond the surface of our lives. The first step is often the shedding of the persona. This can be a disorienting experience, as we may feel like we no longer fit into the roles we once played. This is where the first feelings of alienation can begin. The next, and most crucial step, is confronting the shadow. This is the work of shadow integration, a process of acknowledging and accepting the parts of ourselves we have disowned. This is often a painful and emotionally draining process. It requires radical honesty and self-compassion. The deep thinker is often engaged in this internal battle, which can be exhausting and invisible to others. As we integrate our shadow, we begin to develop a more nuanced and compassionate understanding of ourselves and others. We move beyond simplistic notions of good and bad and embrace the full spectrum of our humanity. The journey continues with the integration of the anima or animus. For a man, this might mean embracing his capacity for nurturing and intuition. For a woman, it might mean connecting with her assertiveness and analytical abilities. This integration leads to a greater sense of inner balance and creativity. Through this arduous process of integration, the center of our personality begins to shift from the ego to the true self. We no longer act from a place of fear or a need for approval, but from a place of deep inner knowing. Part 4. Why deep thinkers are misunderstood. If you are on this path, know that your journey is not a sign that you are broken. It is a sign that you are becoming whole. Here are some guiding principles to help you navigate this path. Cultivate self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. The process of individuation is the most challenging work you will ever do. There will be moments of doubt and despair. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. Seek authentic connections. While your path is your own, you do not have to walk it entirely alone. Seek out others who value depth and authenticity. One true connection is more nourishing than 100 superficial acquaintances. Have the courage to be yourself. Understand that in finding your true self, you may disappoint others who were invested in your persona. Have the courage to be disliked, knowing that you are living in alignment with your deepest truth. The journey of individuation is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing wholeness. It is about having the courage to descend into the depths of your own being in order to emerge as the person you were always meant to be. The world may not always understand you, but in finding your true self, you will have found a home within yourself that can never be taken away.